Hey everybody, Courtney here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the Thunderdrum on the rainbow loom. Okay, so here is the trial one that I made, and the one we're making is going to look the same. The only difference is the teeth, so I'm just going to omit this tooth and this tooth because they kind of stick out funny. But other than that, we're going to keep it the same. So he's pretty cool. So his mouth opens like the real Thunderdrum, and you can, stick your finger all the way in there. Actually, his whole body. But yeah, so let's begin. First of all, this should not be your first project. This is a difficult project. Second of all, you're going to need 2 looms. Third of all, you're going to need a ton of the blue bands. If you're using blue, whatever color you're using, you're going to need a lot. At least a full pack. You might need more. And also, you are going to be needing a ton of the white, okay? A bunch of white for the belly and the teeth. And then if you have the dark blue bands, we're going to use some of those for the spikes. If not, you can use black. Black is fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. We are going to start with the head. And the reason we're starting with the head is because I totally recorded an hour and a half of this video and messed up on the head. So that's why we're going to do the head first, in case I mess up. Then I don't have to record for an hour and a half for no reason. Okay? So, let us do the head first. Yeah, I messed up because I forgot to attach the teeth to it, and so yeah, I messed up the whole video. But yeah, so I'm gonna put that aside. Alright, so we are going to, so if you're using blue, you're using blue. I'm gonna use maroon because that way you guys can see it on here. Because if I use blue, then you wouldn't be able to see the bands, so that's why I'm using this color. Okay, so I'm really excited to do him because he's my favorite after Toothless. If you go to my channel, you'll see the other dragons I've done, and yeah, so let's begin. Alright, so take 2 blue bands, okay, you're going to put them here, 2 more here, 2 more here, 2 more here, 2 here, 2 here. Okay, then we're taking 2 more, putting them here, 2 more here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Okay, then I'm going to put 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 right here. Okay, then I'm going to put 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So these are angled, these 2. And I'm going to put 2 here. So those are angled as well. Then 2 also go here. Then we're going to put 1 band, we're going to double loop it. And that's going to go right here. Actually, no, take that off. We're going to put the eyes on first. Okay, so take a yellow band, wrap it around your hook 4 times. Take a black band, wrap it around your hook 4 times. By the way, this is not a beginner's project, so if you're new to the rainbow loom, don't do this. It's very difficult and you'll get very frustrated. Alright, so I have yellow, black, yellow, each wrapped around 4 times. Take your blue band, or whatever color you're using, double loop it and put it on the end of your hook, pull it out a little bit, and then you're going to pull your eye bands onto that rubber band, like this. Okay, so now my eye is attached here. And I'm going to be putting this eye, so I'm wrapping it, one end goes around that peg, and another end goes around this peg here. Okay, just like that. Now let's do our second eye. So take a yellow band, wrap it around your hook. Take a black band, wrap it around your hook. And take a yellow band, wrap it around your hook. Take a blue band. And we're going to pull, do the same thing, so pull the bands onto your other band. Okay, this is a tricky part, so if you've never done it, it can take you some time to get. And of course, those are going to go onto these two pegs. Okay, so here and here. So it's exactly the opposite of your other eye. Alright, now we're going to take a single band, double loop it, and we're putting that here, across these two. Okay, take another single band, double loop it. Those are going across here. And let's see what else. We are taking, oh, we need to cap this off, so take a single band. And when I cap it off, I wrap it around 4 times, so wrap around 1, 2, 3, 4 times, like that. Then you want to take a single band, double loop it. That's going to go here between these two pegs that we put the eyes on. Another one, double looped. Those go between these two. Then we are going to make a spike. So take your black bands, or if you have the dark blue, you're going to use those. Take a single band, double loop it. That's a bad band. Sorry. Double loop it. Actually, yeah. Take another single band, double loop it. And then we're going to cap it off with the third band. Just like that. And then we're going to loom that. You should know how to loom. I should not have to explain that to you if you're watching this video. You should definitely know that, otherwise you're going to probably not do too good on this. Okay, and pull that off. And that's on our hook right now, right? Take a single band, double loop it. Pull the spike onto that band, like this. Same thing we did with the eyes, pretty much. And that we're going to attach between these two pegs here. Just like that. And then we're going to push it down so it faces the bottom. Okay, now we're going to make his nose spike. So whatever color his body is, take a single band, double loop it, stick it on, take a second one, double looped, stick it on, third one, double looped, stick it on, and then we're going to cap that off 1, 2, 3, 4 times, like that. Okay, now we're going to loom that. Okay, if I'm moving quickly, remember you can pause the video. Now that's on my hook. Take a single maroon band, double loop it. Attach that to the end of your hook and pull your nose spike onto that. And that is going to go between these two. Okay, so we're attaching the ends to those two pegs. And you can push the spike down. Same, just like we did with this one. Okay, now I'm going to take another band and double loop it. And that's going to go right here. Okay, between these two pegs. Another one double looped. That's going to go between these two. Okay, then we're going to take 2 bands. Those are going to go, we're going to make a triangle. Oops. These are our horizontal bands, so those go like this. Just like that. Okay, and 2 more for the other side. Just like this. Okay, now we're going to make some teeth. So what you're going to do you're going to take white bands, okay? So take a white band, double loop it, put it on, take a second white band, double loop that, put that goes there, and then you're going to cap it off with another white band, okay? You're going to loom that, okay? So it was just a double looped band, capped off. Then you loom it. You want to make 12 of these. So pause the video and make 12. When you're done, then press play and we'll continue, because I already made my 12. So pause, make 12 of these. You can put them like anywhere on here, and then you're going to pull them off, okay? So pause the video, do that, and then come back. Okay, so now that you're back, I'm going to pull off my tooth, or one tooth, okay? You probably have a bunch of them here. If not, if you pull them off, that's okay too, don't worry about it. And I'm going to begin looming this. So I am going to begin here. So you're going to not grab your capping band, obviously. So you're going to grab these two bands, okay? Because they're on top. You always want to grab the bands that are on top. Oops. Okay, so I'm grabbing those and I loomed those over, just like that. Okay, then you're going to do these two bands here to this guy. Once I've done that, I'm going to attach a tooth. So you got a tooth on the end of your hook, and you're going to attach that right here. Okay, and you can actually, it doesn't matter which direction you face it. I'm going to face it inward like that. Okay, we're going to attach another one here, so grab another one either off here, or if you put it to the side, grab that. And that's going to go right here. Okay, so we have two teeth so far. Okay, now I'm going to go and I'm going to loom these two bands, okay? So I'm not grabbing the tooth bands and I'm not grabbing the bands to the nose horn. So going under and I'm grabbing these two for this guy. Okay. Same thing here. I'm going under and I'm not grabbing the nose bands, I'm grabbing the bands for this guy here. Okay. And then just for safety measures, so I don't forget, I'm going to grab the bottom two bands that belong to, oops, this. Get over there to this one here. Okay. Same thing here. So I'm going all the way down, grabbing the bottom bands that belong to this guy. Okay. Now I'm going to attach two more teeth to these two pegs. So grab another tooth. If you watched my videos before, you should understand that how I attach body parts. It's very simple. Just wrapping the loose ends around the pegs. I'm going to face that inward too. I'm going to do the one on the other side. Get on there. Okay, and that's gonna go here. Okay, now I'm gonna go, now I'm gonna loom, I guess I should loom this guy. No, I shouldn't. Okay. I'm gonna go and grab these two here. So those two I grabbed, okay. And now I'm gonna go on the other side and grab these two. So, exact same thing. We're not attaching teeth here though, we're attaching the next teeth to these two. But we're not doing that yet. So, next, I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna grab these two bands, because they're on top. Don't grab the horizontal triangle bands, you wanna grab these two bands. So you go under the triangle bands, and you grab those two. Don't grab the eye bands either. So this is a little bit tricky, because you wanna make sure you grab the right ones. I think I did. Did I? No, I didn't. Take some time. Okay. Take your time doing that. You can pause the video, obviously. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to grab these two bands, but I have to go under the top bands. So here's one. I got one. I'm going to grab the other one. Oops. That goes here. Okay. Now I'm going to loom these so I don't forget. So I'm going in and grabbing this guy, like that. And I'm going to do the next one as well. Okay, same thing over here. I'm going to go in here, grab this guy, or those two guys, there's two of them, and those. Okay, now I'm going to do these here. So I'm going to go all the way down and grab the bottom two, and then these two, and these two. Same thing here. These two. We're not looming these horizontal bands, remember. Those are just to hold the thing together when we pull it off. Okay, now we're going to be attaching our last two teeth to the top of the head. So grab another tooth. And that goes like this. And then we're looming that, looming this. Okay, so then you want the other tooth for the other side. We'll attach that. That goes here. And we are looming that as well. Okay, now that I've loomed everything, I'm just going to double check and make sure they're all grabbed. All the bands are grabbed, and they are. And now I'm going to tie off my loose ends. So I'm grabbing a band. It doesn't matter what color you grab because we're going to be taking them off eventually. So I'm going to just grab black. I went underneath all the bands at the end. And I made a little half knot. You should know how to do this by now if you've been watching my videos. It's very simple. So all you do is go under. Make sure your band is underneath all of them. Bring it over and grab the other end and pull. Okay, perfect. Now we can pull him off, or pull the head off. Perfect. We just want to pull our teeth down. So if you pulled it off, sometimes the teeth will like move through onto the wrong side of the head. So you just want to make sure you just pull them down. Just like that. Haha. Okay, perfect. So here is his head, and it looks wonderful. Okay, so we're going to put that aside for now. And next we are going to be working on, I have to go back to the beginning here. Spikes. Okay, you're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14 spikes. Yes, okay. So I'm making black spikes. Okay. You're going to make black or dark blue, whatever color you made the spike here, that's the color you're doing, okay? So I did black, so I am doing black again. We have to make 14. And from the last video where I messed up, I have 3, so I'm only going to be making 11 right now. You have to make sure you make 14, so you might need to pause the video. Okay? So take a black band, double loop it, stick it on, Take another black band, double loop it, stick it on. Take another one, double loop it. Oh wait, no. We tie it off here, sorry. So we have 2 double loop bands and we're capping it off. Okay, so there's 1. You want to make 14. Okay. Actually, no, not 14. Make 12. Make 12, guys. 1, 2, 3. So I'm only going to be making 9. You're making 12. Because, like I said before, I already have 3 made for myself. 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, whoops, and 9. And I gotta cap mine off. Remember, you're making 12. Why do I get these uber stretchy ones, which I don't like the really stretchy ones because I like the firm bands. The Rainbow Loom brand bands, I like those better. Okay, once you've made 12, remember you're making 12, you're going to loom them and pull them off. So there's 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. You know why we're making 12 instead of 14 is because I don't think he actually has these spikes on his wings. I kind of just put them in there. So we're going to be doing the wings without these spikes, okay? Because after looking at an actual picture of Thornado from the show, I did not see the spikes on his wings unless, I mean, I don't know. So that's why we're doing 12, okay? Not 14. Okay, once you've made them, you can pull them off and put them aside. Okay, you have 12 spikes, and you should have 6 teeth left, and you should have your head, okay? Now we're going to be working on his legs, okay? So how we're going to do that is, you're taking 3 bands of whatever color your dragon is, blue probably, and you're going to put those 3 bands on. So we have 3. Then you have 3 again. Then you're going to take 1 and double loop it, put that on. Another one double looped, put that on. And another one double looped, put that on. Okay, then you're going to cap it off with either a black band or with the same color that you just used. That's totally up to you what color you cap it off with, because it doesn't matter. I'm going to do the same color that he already has. Okay. So, so you're going to do that 4 times. I already have my legs made, so you're doing this 4 times. 3 bands, double looped, double looped, double looped, capped off. Okay. So pause the video and make make 3 more. Okay. So pause it now and do that. Okay, now that you've made your 4 legs, we're going to loom them. Obviously, it's very simple to loom. You should know basic looming. Don't catch the capping band when you do that first one. And make sure you catch all 3 when you're doing these 2. Okay? Once you've done this one, pause the video and loom the rest of them, and then you're going to pull them all off. Okay? So here's a leg. Pull it off, put it aside. And do the same thing with the other 3 that you have on your loom right now. Okay, so pause the video, do that, and then come back. Okay, now that we have our 4 legs made, we are going to be doing the wings. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to take off 2 ends right here, because I only need 4 of these pegs right now. Okay, so you should have 4, and they should be, mine's broken here, but don't even pay attention to that. Pretend that it's full, okay? So you have your 4 rows, and they're in the rectangular format here, okay? So I'm going to make my first wing. Okay, so first we're going to do our little wings, these 2 in the back, and then we're going to be doing our big wings, okay? Without the claws, like I said before. Okay, so we're doing the little wings now. So the whole thing is double looped bands. So take a blue band, whatever color you're using for your dragon, double loop it, stick it on. Same thing again. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times we're going down. So we went down 10 times. Now we're going to cap it off. 3, 4. Okay, and now we are going to go down the next row. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, we need more bands. 5, 6, 7 times on the second row. Okay, 7 times. Cap it off. Now we're going to go down the third row 4 times. 1, remember it's double looped. 2, 3, 4, cap it off. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we gotta do our horizontal bands. So take a single band, double loop it, and that's gonna go across these 3 pegs here. Take a second one, double loop it. Those are gonna go across these 3. Take a third one, double loop it. That goes this way, diagonally, across these 2 pegs. Next one, double looped. That goes across these 2 here. This one double looped, goes across these here. Okay, so now we're going to loom. By the way, you have to make this wing twice. I have my wings already made. My other wing already made. So if you want to use your other loom and make it now, so you know what it looks like, do that. The other wing is exactly the same as this wing. Okay, so you're just doing this twice. And all I'm doing is I'm moving down each row, okay? And you should know not to catch the bands that are going this way, obviously. You're only catching the vertical bands. I shouldn't have to explain that if you are on this level of video, okay? Then we're gonna go and grab these. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to tie off these 3 ends. Okay, so I'm going in here, grabbing a band, pulling it through, and knotting it off. Same thing I did with the head. Go in here, grab your band, knot it off. Same thing here, grab your band, knot it off. Okay, then you're gonna pull it off your loom. And here we have one of our little wings. Yay! Okay, so once you've made your little wing, you want to go back and make another one, okay? So go rewind this video if you have to, and make a second one exactly the same, okay? And you're gonna pull it off, and then come back to the video, okay? Alright, so now that you've made your 2 small wings, we're going to be making the larger wing. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 bands of whatever color your dragon is, and those are going to go here. Okay, then take 2 more. Those go here. 2 more. 2 more. We're going down 10 times, so we have 3 times so far. So here's the 4th time. Each time is double bands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then you're gonna take 1 band, double loop it. That goes there. Second one, double looped. That goes here. Cap it off. Okay, now you're going to go down the second row, you're going to go down 8 times instead of 10 with the double bands. Okay, so 2 bands there, 2 bands here, here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you're going to grab a single band double looped. That goes here. Another one double looped. That goes here. Then we're going to cap that one off. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going down the 3rd row 6 times with our double bands. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're taking a single band, double looping it here, single band, double looped here. Cap that off. Okay, now we're going down the final row 4 times. So here's 1. Remember, these are double bands. 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to take a double looped band here and a double looped band here. Okay. And now I am capping off this one as well. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have to put our horizontal bands on. So grab 2 bands, and those are going to go around these. Okay, so you're making a triangle. 2 more go around these. 2 more go around these. 2 more go around these. 2 more go around. So we're kind of making a pattern here. Alright, once you've made your 5th triangle, then you're going to take a single band double looped and just stick it between these 2. Just like that. Okay, and now we're going to loom this. So we're going down each row, same thing we did with the other wing. Whoops. Make sure you don't grab your triangle bands when you're doing this, or this band. Oops. Ah. Okay, once you've loomed them all, you're going to obviously tie off the ends. Okay, once you've done that, then you can pull the wing off. It might look a little bit stretched out when you pull it off. That's okay. It'll look fine when you attach it to the body later. And yes, your loom might come apart. That happens. Okay, so once you've made this wing, you're going to put it aside and then you're going to make another one, okay? So you're going to go back in the video and make a second one, okay? So I'm putting this aside. So go ahead, go back and make a second wing. It's exactly the same. And then come back to this point, or you should be at this point now if you've made it. And we will be working on the next part, okay? Alright, so now that you're done making your 2 large wings, we're working on the tail. So far you should have your head, 2 large wings, 2 small wings, 6 white teeth, and you should still have 12 black spikes. Okay, so yeah. And now oh, and you should have your legs too, sorry. Your 4 legs. 4 legs. Let me just put this all together. Okay, and now we are making the tail. So, take 3 bands of your dragon color. Oh, first, I'm going to take off. I'm going to turn this back into a single loom. And I'm actually going to do it this way, so the offset pattern, so you know, like that. The way it came when you bought it. Alright, so take 3 bands, go like this. 3 more bands, go like that. 3 more bands, go like this. 3 more are going to go like that. 3 more are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we did it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each time has 3 bands. Now we're taking a single band, double looping it, and we're going to do this 12 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now I'm going to cap it off. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I'm going to begin looming. I'm only going to loom this one for now, so I take looming this. Now I'm going to take one of my black spikes. I'm going to put the loose ends onto my hook. And I'm going to attach that spike right here. So that goes right there. Okay? Now I'm going to loom. Oops, I think I grabbed it. And you want to make sure you grab these two. Okay, so you want to grab these two. So you loom that, and then you loom this one. And then you want to grab another spike. And that one goes right here. Okay, so pretty much what we're doing is we're looming all the way up, and as we get to these, we're adding spikes. Okay, so all the spikes are going to go on the one side. Here's one, here's the other. Grab another spike. Goes here. Whoops. It's here. Grab another spike. Here. Here. Grab another spike. Whoops, that went in the wrong way. Here. This one's being annoying. Now my spike's coming off. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, get it back on there. Okay. Okay, I'm grabbing these two. Make sure you always grab the right ones. If you have to go back and fix it, do it. Because you don't want this guy turning out wrong when you spent so much time on them. Okay, then this goes here. And now it's being stubborn and not working. You know what you're doing. Just keep going until you reach the end and then wait for me, because obviously I'm the one who's behind right now. When you get to the triple bands, it can be a little bit tricky, but just be patient with it and you'll get it eventually. Okay. Alright, now I'm putting my last spike on here. After you put this last spike on, you should have 4 left. You should have 4 black spikes left, if you followed the instructions. Okay, now I'm going to tie off his tail. And I'm going to pull it off. Carefully. Do it very carefully when you're going around the double band, because if it breaks, then the whole tail is going to go apart. Okay, so here is his tail. So put that by all the other body parts, and now we're going to be working on... Alright, the body and the attachment of everything to the body. And then after, we're going to be doing the white tummy and attaching that. Okay, so let us do... Yay, he's flapping his wings. Okay. So we're going to have to use our double loom again and change it back to the rectangle format. Okay. So I'm going to make my double loom again. Where are all my other pieces? There they are. Okay. Alright, I have my double loom together now. And now I'm going to be making the, body and attaching everything to it. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired. Okay, so, alright, so just follow me. And so you need a ton of your blue bands right now for the body color band, whatever you're using. And yeah, so just follow me, and let's hope that this loom stays together. Okay. Alright, let's begin. So take 2 bands of your body color. It's gonna go here. 2 more. This whole thing is double bands right now. Okay. Five, 6, 7. Just making sure my thing is still recording. 8. 9 and 10 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Right, now I'm going to go this way. So, I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to go down. Then I'm going to put a double looped band. I'm going to double loop a band, a single band, and that's going to go like this. Okay. And also here, actually, I'm going to take these 2, put those 2 off, and take a double looped band and put that here. And then just reattach these 2, so those go above. I just want these 2 to be above the double loops, that's all. Okay. Okay, now we are continuing to go down here. So 2 bands, 2 more bands, 2 more bands, all the way down. Two more. Two more. Whoops. Two more. And two more here. Okay. Now I'm taking two and going here. Same thing on the other side. Take two and go here. Then you want to take two and you want to go like this, diagonally. Then take two more and do the same thing on the other side, like this. Okay, now I'm going to continue going down on this row. So two there, two here, all the way down. Two, 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 and then two more here. Okay, I'm going down this row now. So here, and here. Whoops. Here. Here. Remember, these are double bands. Here. The only bands that aren't double right now are these two. This one and this one should be a single band double looped. And here. Okay, and then I'm going to take two bands and go all the way down these. Two. Here. 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 And here. Yes, okay, good. Now take a double loop band, so double loop a band and put it between these two. And another one, and that goes between these two here. Okay, and now, alright, now we're taking two bands at a time, and we are starting here. We're making our triangles again. Two more triangles. Actually, where are the feet? Okay, okay, so we made our two triangles. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to attach the feet before we put the rest of our triangles down. So I want you to lift up these two bands and also these two bands. So I lifted up these. Okay, we can leave them on the peg. I'm just lifting them up because I have to attach the feet. Okay. So grab a leg. Okay. And as usual, we are sticking our hook through the loose ends. Remember, there's 6 loose ends that your hook should attach over. Okay, and your leg is gonna automatically bend one way or the other. So mine kind of bends this way. So I'm gonna attach it so it's bending like. It doesn't matter which way you attach it, honestly, because you can always change it. So just ignore what I just said. So you're just going to wrap the loose ends around this peg here. Okay, so that leg is attached. Now I can replace these two bands over the leg. Okay. Now on the other side, I'm going to attach another leg. Remember, hook goes through the 6 loose ends. And that's gonna go right here. Actually, I'm gonna do that the other way. Hold just attach the leg. I'm just being picky and attaching it so it's facing, so the leg is facing down, but it doesn't matter. Okay, then you can replace those 2 bands on top of the leg. And now we're going to do the back legs, so undo these 2 and these 2 here. Okay, now you want to grab your other 2 legs, wherever they are. There they are. Okay, so grab one, put your hook through the loose ends, and that's going to go on this peg. Okay. Once I've attached that leg, I can replace these 2 bands. Now on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so make sure all 6 loose ends go around the peg, okay? All 6 need to be around there. Then you can replace these 2 bands. Okay, we've attached our legs. Very good. Now I'm going to continue putting on the triangle bands. Okay, so grab 2 more body color bands. And you can attach those just like that. Okay, 2 more here. And now my thing is starting to bend inward, figures. Okay, 2 more here. 2 more here. Okay, going on the other side. So we're up to there. So it's exactly the same on both sides. Oh, don't break on me, please. Okay, realize that this row is bending inward, so if it looks funny, that might be why. Okay, now we are going to be putting on okay, take a single band, double loop it. This goes here. Okay, between those 2. Now take another one, double looped. This goes between these 2 here, so you're skipping one, putting one here. Another one, double looped, goes here. Another one, double looped, is going to go here. Okay, now we are going to be attaching our 4 remaining spikes here. So take one of your spikes, put it on the end of your hook. Grab a body color band, put it on the end of your hook, pull the spike through, and we're going to put this one right in between these 2. So pretty much it's exactly the same as this, but it has the spike attached to it, okay? We're going to do that with the next spike as well. So grab another spike, and we're doing the same thing. Oops. Okay, so grab another band, double loop it. Don't forget to double loop it. Goes on the end of your thing. Goes around, and that's going to be going right here. Okay. And actually, these spikes are going to be facing up, not down. Sorry, I was confused there. So these are facing upward like that. Okay, now grab another one. So we're doing the same thing again. Oops, make sure it goes through all of your loose ends. Okay, another band. Double looped. Pull the spike through. That goes here. Okay. Wait, is that right? Why is that one longer? That's not right. Never mind, this spike is wrong. I'm gonna fix that. I accidentally made a spike with too many black pieces, so sorry about that. So I took one of the bands off of it. Now I'm good. Okay. Make sure all your spikes are the same. Same size. Okay. That goes here. And I have one more that's going to go there. Okay, so grab your last spike. One more maroon band that's double looped. Pull your spike onto it, and that goes right here. Perfect. All right. Now let's attach our tail. Okay, so grab your tail. You're going to stick your hook through all the loose ends, all the ends that your band is tying off. There should be six rubber bands there. Okay, then you're going to pull off the band that's tying them off. Make sure you don't do that unless all your bands are around your hook. Okay. And you're going to attach the tail with the spikes facing up right onto this peg here. Okay, so make sure that your spikes are going to be facing up. Take your time and do this correctly. Make sure you get all the loose ends around the peg. There should be 6. Okay. Alright, that's attached. Good. Now I'm going to attach the head. Okay, so the head with the teeth. We have 6 loose ends here. These ends are going to be going onto these 6 pegs here, so it's pretty understandable. So each time, so for example, you know, these loose ends are going to go around this peg, these loose ends are going to go around this peg, you know, in order. It's basic, okay? So stick your hook through the loose ends here, pull your band off, and then those 4 loose ends go around this peg right here. Okay, pretty basic, pretty understandable. Okay, and do the same thing with the next one. But first, what I'm going to do before I attach the next one is I'm going to loom this band here. Just for safety measures, because if I don't, these ends might come off while I'm trying to put these ends on. So I'm going to just loom this one here, these 2 bands, okay? And then I can just bring those back around that peg. Not like I have to, but just so it looks neater. Okay, now I'm going to be doing the next one. So these loose ends here, and I'm going to pull off the band. Okay, and those loose ends are going to go around this peg here. Make sure they're facing the right direction. You don't want to attach them twisted. Okay. Those go around here. Okay, make sure all of the ends are around, and then you're going to loom these 2 bands. Okay? Just once. Okay, I loomed those. Perfect. Alright, now I'm going to do the next one. So you should get this. It's pretty basic, pretty understandable. Okay, so here's the next one, next set. Those go around this peg here. I feel like I missed one. Did I miss one? No, yeah, I think I did. Yep, I missed an end. Make sure all your loose ends go around. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to loom these 2 bands here. Okay. Alright. So we are continuing all the way to the end of the head. So we're on the 4th set of bands now. If we had a bigger loom, like a longer loom, we could have done the head and the body together, but we had a shorter loom, so the loom's not long enough. Let's go around here, and then I can loom this band. Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to do the next one. those go around this peg here. Then you're looming this. Okay, and then we can attach the final one. Okay. Okay, and then I'm looming the last set here. Okay. Now, we're going to be attaching the wings as we go. So, I'm going to loom... I am going to loom the sides first. Okay, so I'm going to start over here. I'm going to loom the next one. This one. And this one. Then this one. This one. This one. And then do these two here. Make sure you grab the right ones. Okay. I believe that's correct. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now I'm going to go on the other side. Make sure you grab the right bands for this guy. Don't grab the arm, any part of the arm. And this guy. Okay. I believe that is correct. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to begin. Wing attachment goes here, I believe. First wing. Goes here. 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. So. Okay. So I'm gonna loom this next one, and then I'm going to stop. So I loomed this, and I stopped. Same thing on this side. Loom this one, and then stop. Okay, we're going to attach the wing. Okay. So this is a little bit tricky. You might want to watch. So grab a large wing. Okay, this is your large wing. You're going to... We have 4 loose ends here, and we're going to be attaching those loose ends to these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have to do it one at a time. So I'm going to attach, I'm going to go through this end, see where the longest wing membrane thing is. So I'm going to go through here, get all those loose bands. There should be 4. Pull off the black band at the end. And I am attaching these 4 onto this peg. Okay? So these 4 are going to go right onto here, like that, okay? Then I'm going to loom the next band. So I'm looming the band, these bands, okay? Now I can attach the next part. Okay, so this one, take off your loose. This attaches right here, this next loose set of bands. Get on there. Okay, once I've done that, then I can loom the next one. It's kind of like a pattern here. So I loomed this. Okay, now I can attach the next one. That goes right here. Okay, now I'm going to loom those bands. Don't catch the triangle bands. Okay, and then last but not least is this guy here. And that's going to go right here around this peg. So make sure all your loose ends go around the peg. Ah, this one's not cooperating. Okay. Then you're going to loom the next guy. Okay. And I'm just going to continue looming upward. So I'm going to loom this one and then this one. Okay, so I'm at the top here. All right, hopefully that was understandable. Now we have to do the wing on the other side. So grab your other wing for the other side. And we are going to attach this end to here. Make sure you don't attach the wing backwards. That would be really sad, okay? So the end that's at the bottom of the longest part of the wing. We're doing that first. Okay, to pull off your band. You might have to turn your loom around, like me. That's gonna go around this peg here. Okay. Then you want to loom. Oops. I'm upside down right now, just so you know. You should notice that. Looming these two onto here. Okay, now I'm going through the next set of loose ends. And that goes to here. Whoops. Ooh, I caught an extra band. Hold on. Let me fix that. I have 5 bands around my hook right now, and I only want 4. Right? Yeah. Okay, I have my 4 loose ends. Okay, that goes around here. Okay, now I'm looming the next one. Now I'm attaching this. It is important to loom as you go along, because if you don't, the wings aren't going to stick up. Okay? They're going to be floppy or something. They're not going to work right. Okay. Especially if you want them to be able to flap as wings when you squeeze them. Okay, this goes here. And then our final end goes right there. So hopefully you understand it by now. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. You are in too hard of a project. Get that band off of there. Okay, okay. Get my 4 loose ends around this peg here. Okay, get on there. Okay, I've wrapped my thing around, and now I'm gonna loom the final bands, okay? Like that. Okay, and like I did with the other side, first let me turn it over. I'm going to continue all the way up. So here, and then this guy here. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna start looming down the 2 middle rows. So let's do this one. Okay, so make sure you didn't skip any, because then your whole guy's gonna come apart, and that is very sad when that happens. Very sad. Okay, I'm gonna go up one more. Okay, so I'm up to here. Okay, I'm gonna go up to that same spot on the other side. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I'm up to here, and now I'm going to be looming the small wings onto the body, okay? So, grab a small wing, and put your hook through the bands that are at the bottom of the longest part of your wing, like we did with the other one. And this is the same concept that we just did with the other wings, except now we're just doing it with the small wing. So your hook is through the 4 loose bands at the bottom, and you want to wrap these around this peg that we just loomed, okay? So these loose ends are going to go right around here, like that, okay? Then we're going to loom the next one up, like so, onto here, okay? And then we are going to be doing the same thing, stick your hook through the next set of loose bands. Make sure you only grab 4. I grabbed the 5th one there. For some reason it was part of the other part of the wing. Okay, pull your band off. You should be understanding the pattern by now, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, so these loose bands are going to go around this peg here. Alright. Then, before I loom this, I'm going to loom this one. Okay? So I'm going in and grabbing this double looped band and looming that over to here. Like that. And then I'm going to go in and grab these two bands from the bottom of here. Okay, like so. Okay, again, don't catch your horizontal bands. You know that by now. And we're attaching our final part to here. So stick your hook through the final 4 bands here. Pull. Not right now. I'll be up soon. Okay, that goes there, and then I'm going to loom these, and then I'm actually going to go all the way up to these as well. Okay, so I looped up to here. Perfect. Okay, now we just have to do the other wing here. Alright, so I'm sticking my hook through the loose ends here, taking off the band. Remember, you're at the end with the longest membrane thing. I'm going to turn this again. And this is going to go around this peg right here. Okay, the one we just loomed. So this one's not loomed yet, this one is. So this one goes here. Alright, then I'm going to loom the next band, the next set of bands. So these I'm going to loom up to here. And then these, going through these. These are going to go around here. Now I'm going to loom the... Oh wait, no, first I'm looming this again. So let me turn this around so you can see. I'm looming the double looped bands here, like that. And then I am looming this one up to here. Okay, and then I'm attaching the final part of the little wing to here. So hook through the loose ends, pull off your band, oops, I missed a loose end. Don't miss any loose ends, people. Okay, and then I'm looming the final set bands here. Up to here. And here. Okay, now I have everything loomed, but I need to tie off these here. So I'm going to take a band that, whatever band color your body is, blue or whatever, you're going to stick your hook through all the loose bands here at the end, and you're going to do a half knot like you did tying off all the body parts earlier. So I'm doing a half knot like this. Well, that's what I call it. I don't even know what it is. I'm tying it off, and then I'm just going to wrap it around the tail. So I'm pulling the tail through. So this will keep it together. Like so. Okay, now we can pull him off. And then all we have to do left is the stomach attachment. Stomach and the attachment of the stomach. Okay, so very carefully, you want to do this very carefully, try not to break any bands. Just take your time doing this. goodness, my hand's so tired from pulling this off. A lot of work. There's a lot of bands on this guy. That's like, it's crazy. Alright. Woohoo! I'm just gonna pull his spikes through like this. Just like that. And now all I have to do left is the stomach part, okay? He looks cool. Alright, so we are going to do the stomach. Alright? We're at the home stretch here, people. Oh, okay. You're going to need a bunch of the white bands, and we also are attaching the teeth to this, so you should have 6 teeth remaining. Okay, so I'm going to move all these black bands out of the way. Grab a bunch of your white bands. Okay, so let us start. We are taking a single band, double looping it, and putting it here. Another one, double looped, goes right here. And a third one, double looped, is going to go right here. Maybe I should use a different color background so you can see better. I think we'll be alright. Okay, alright. Okay, now you're going to take 2 bands, okay? Go down like this. Here. 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 And here. Okay. And now you're going to go take 2 more bands and go diagonally this way. And oops, same thing on the other side. 2 bands going diagonally this way. Then you're going to go down. Okay, so on this side, I'm going down. 1. So double bands. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 more times. 6, 7, 8. Same thing on the other side. Oops. Going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I'm going to go down this row. Okay, so double bands as usual. Take a single band, double loop it, and that's going to go here. Okay, so yeah, single band, double looped goes here. And then we're taking 2 more bands and going here. And let's do 2 more bands going diagonally this way. Okay. Now we're going to go down the opposite side. Okay, so continue to follow me. 2. Yeah, that's right, sorry. Take a single band, double loop it, that goes here. 2 bands here. 2 bands here. Okay, now we're going to go down these 2 rows, okay? So same thing, double bands. Okay, and let's go down this row too. Okay, then I'm going to do 2 bands here, 2 going diagonally this way, and then I'm going to cap it off. Oops, cap it off right here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Alright, now we're going to put our horizontal bands on. So take 2 bands at a time. And those go here. So we're making triangles, as usual. All the way down. Okay, so 2 bands each time, each side. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Okay, now I'm going to go on the other side. Oops. Okay, I'm going to stop here. And now I'm going to put triangle band here. Actually 2 bands, yeah, they're double bands, and then another set here. Okay, I'm going to take a single band double looped. Oops, that one's breaking. Let's not use that one. And that's going to go here. Okay, same thing again, single band double looped. It's going to go here. And again, single band double looped here. 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 Okay, so we went all the way up. Okay, and then okay, so now I am going to begin looming, and as I loom, I'm going to attach the final teeth to these pegs. These pegs, okay? Oh, not this one, sorry. These. Okay, so I'm going under my capping band, and I'm grabbing. Actually, wait, don't do anything. Grab your blue bands or whatever color your dragon is. First, we have to do something before I forget this, because this is important for the attachment of the belly. You're going to take a band, and you're going to just lay it on this peg like this. Okay, not the first peg, the second peg. Take another one and lay it 2 pegs up from that. Another one goes here. Another one goes here. Okay, we're going to put another one here and another one here. Okay, so I'm just laying these here. Okay, like this. All right, so I just laid those there for now, and just follow me as I go. All right, so I'm going underneath the capping band, grabbing these bands. Those go here, and I'm going under and grabbing these bands, which go here. Ah, one came off. Darn it. Darn you. I'm fixing mine. Okay, so I got my bands over. Perfect. Okay, now I am going to attach 2 teeth to these 2 pegs here. So, I'm grabbing 1 tooth, putting it on my hook. Oops. And attaching that right here. Just like this. Okay. Oops. Grab another one. Loose ends. And that's gonna go, whoops, right here. Okay. Oh, jeez, scaring the heck out of me. Alright, now I'm gonna loom the next 2 that are on top, which are actually these 2 here for me. Hopefully they're the same for you if you were following me. These. And now I'm gonna loom these. Okay, now I'm going to attach 2 more teeth to these 2 ends here. So grab another tooth. Okay, this one's going to go here. Okay, and the other one's going to go here. Man, I'm hungry, guys. Been sitting here for a long time. Alright, so, one of the ends came off. Make sure all your ends are around the peg. And continue looming. So now I'm grabbing this one. Same thing on this side. I'm grabbing the opposite one. Goes there. Okay. Is that the right band? I hope it was. Yes. Okay, and now I'm grabbing the double looped band. Actually, there's 2 on each, obviously. Grabbing those, looming those. Okay, same thing over here. Loom the double looped band. Okay, oops. Alright, now we're attaching our last 2 teeth to these 2 points here. Okay, so one tooth is going here, like that. Fix that. And the other one is going on the opposite one. Okay, that goes here. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna loom. Alright, now I'm going around the edge now. Okay, so I want to keep my red bands where they are, or you have blue or whatever color your dragon's body is. I'm gonna loom, okay? So just loom as if the red bands aren't there. So, pretty much they're being loomed into the bands, but we're gonna pretend like they're not there. I guess that's the easiest way I can explain it. Okay? And if they fall off, obviously you want to put them back on. But they shouldn't fall off once you've loomed. They'll stay. Okay, that goes here. And then this one goes. Okay, let's go along the other side now. So now I'm going to this one. Just make sure you only grab the correct bands. Whoops. So loom this. And we're looming the next one. Whoops. Yep, they're gonna fall off. Just put them back on. I love this dragon, but honestly, this is very complicated. Okay. And this goes like that. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna go up each side. This row and this row here. Okay, so just loom normally, like we've been doing. Don't catch the triangle bands. Oops. Ooh, I missed one over here. Ugh, darn it. I'm too lazy to go back. As long as one band is loomed, it's okay. If you miss one, not a big deal. And I'm not gonna even worry about it right now because I've been doing this video for long enough and I don't want to go back. Okay. So all the way up to here. Okay? Same thing on this side. Go all the way up. Oops. Okay, now that I've gone all the way up, I'm going to loom this one over. So this double looped band I'm looming over here, and this double looped band I'm going to loom over to this one. Okay. Now I'm going to go up this one, this way. Oops. Okay, and now I'm going to go up my final row. Oops, I grabbed one. Make sure you grab both each time. Here's my other one. We're almost done. We are almost there. All we have to do after this is just attach the belly. Okay, once I'm here, I'm just going to grab this band and just loom this one over to here. Okay? And this is where a loose end is, so I'm just going to take a maroon band. You're taking blue, or whatever color your dragon is. And I'm just going to do my half knot, like I do with every other body part. Okay? So take it all through those loose ends there, tie it like this, okay? Once you've done that, you can pull your stomach off carefully. And your red bands should stay attached. They shouldn't come off if you did it correctly. Or your blue bands, you know what I mean. But for me, they're red. For you, they're whatever color. Yay! Alright. Now I'm just going to fix my teeth, because make sure they're all popping through the same side. They should be. If not, you can just pull them through. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I have my 6 teeth popping through like that. Okay, I'm going to take all my red bands and just pull them outward. I'm going to move this because we don't need that anymore. Just going to pull all my red bands outward. Okay, just like that. Now, I'm going to grab my dragon, put him upside down. I'm going to put the stomach with the teeth facing down toward his other teeth. Like, you don't want to attach it this way, obviously. It's this way, because the teeth are here. And you're going to lay it down over him. Okay? Now here's how we're going to attach this. Okay? Just pay close attention. This is, if you did the Gronkle, this is the same concept that we did. So, we have all these maroon or whatever color bands popping outward from the stomach. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the stomach as best I can with the top of his body so his mouth is aligned. I'm going to go through. So right now I'm focusing on this band here, the first one next to the mouth, okay? I'm going to grab the bands from his body that are right underneath that band, and I'm going to pull that band through them, like that, okay? Very, very basic, okay? Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing with the next band. So I'm going to go through the 4 bands that are right underneath that one, and pull that one through those bands. Oops. Okay, like that. So I have 2 of them through so far. Okay? Same thing here. So now I'm going... So we're doing this all the way around, so I'm just grabbing and pulling through. Okay? You want to be careful because you don't want the band to go back, to be pulled back through. Okay, so do that again with this one. Okay. We're going to do this one here. Like that. We're going to even do it with the capping band, with the band that we tied off the loose ends with. We're just... So where his crotch is, we're going to take the 4 bands there and pull the capping band, or the end band, through those. Okay, so same thing you did with the other ones. You're just pretending this is one of these. Okay, we're going to continue. So this one's going to go through these 4. Whichever 4 are underneath it. Okay, like that. This one's going to go through these 4 here by his leg. Okay, like that. Okay, then this one goes through these 4, like this. So you should get the pattern by now. I shouldn't have to keep explaining it. Okay, so we're just continuing that all the way to the end. All the way to here. Okay. Alright, once we have them all pulled through, this is what we're going to do. First, just go around and pull them all through again. Like, just make sure they're all through. Remember, you don't want to move the stomach, otherwise they're going to come out. Okay, now you're going to look at... You're going to grab the first band on the side, and you're going to grab the second one, okay? You're going to pull the second one through the first one, like this. See that? Now you're going to grab the third one, and that one's going to go through the second one. So third goes through the second, and then you pull it. Okay? Same thing. I'm actually going to put the foot underneath. Not like it matters, but... Okay, then the 4th band is going to go into the 3rd band, and you're going to pull it. So we're just continuing this all the way around. So 5th band is going to go into the 4th band. Okay, then we have our band that tied everything off. That's going to go through this band. Okay, let me just make sure I didn't miss one yet. I don't think I did. Okay, then this one is going to go through this, that tied off band. This one's going to go through this one. This one's going to go through this one. This one's going to go through this one. And last but not least, this one. Okay, that's how we attach the stomach. Okay, now what you're going to do with this one is what I did is I just wrapped it around his front leg here and then just twisted it and wrapped it around again. Oops. Let me just fix that again. So again, wrap it around the front leg, twist it, and then just wrap it around again. So it's like around it twice. And then you can just kind of pull the leg a little bit. So you really can't tell that it's like that, okay? And that's pretty much it. Here he is. And then if you squeeze him, should kind of flap his wings, maybe, if you're lucky. And yeah, there he is, guys. There is your beautiful Thunderdrum. Woohoo! Now I have two. Yay! They're best friends. Boyfriend and girlfriend. Ha. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed making him, and I hope it didn't take you extremely long. I'm sure it took you a few hours at least. So go to my channel, vote for the next dragon, check out all the other dragons I did from the show and the movie. And I will see you guys soon. Enjoy your Thunderdrum. I love him, and I hope you love yours too.